Bonjour et bienvenue. Welcome back to the podcast that's making French grammar less scary and more fun. I'm David.
And I'm Emma. Today, we are tackling two French verbs that are absolutely essential. They're like the peanut butter and jelly of the French language.
That's right. We are diving deep into être and avoir. Seriously, you cannot speak French without mastering these two. It's impossible.
And here's the hook. A common mistake many students make is confusing the two, because in English, we often use the verb to be where French uses avoir. You'll see what we mean in just a minute.
But don't worry. By the end of this episode, you'll be using être and avoir with confidence. You've got this.
Let's start with être. It means to be. Simple enough, right? Think of it as the verb for identity, description, and location.
Exactly. Être is your I am, your you are, your he is. Now, let's conjugate it. Get ready to repeat after us. First up, je suis. That means I am. I am Emma. Je suis Emma.
Next, tu es. That's you are. For someone you know well, like a friend. Tu es intelligent. You are intelligent.
Then we have the singular third person. Il est, elle est, on est. He is, she is, one is, or we are. Il est grand. He is tall. Elle est belle. She is beautiful. See? Description.
Let's move to the plural. Nous sommes. We are. Nous sommes des amis. We are friends.
And now for the polite or plural you. Vous êtes. Vous êtes prêts? Are you ready?
And finally, the plural third person. Ils sont and elles sont. They are.
Ils sont là. They are there. Elles sont fatiguées. They are tired.
Location and state. So let's recap the whole thing quickly. Je suis, tu es, il, elle, on, est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils, elles, sont. Listeners, you should absolutely repeat this many times.
It's tricky, but totally doable. Être is used to talk about your job, your nationality, and your mood.
For example, je suis professeur. I am a teacher. Il est français. He is French. Nous sommes contents. We are happy.
Fantastic. Now, let's introduce the other superstar verb, avoir. It means to have.
It is used for possession, of course. I have a book is j'ai un livre. Notice the contraction. J'ai is the full je ai, but we drop the e before a vowel sound.
This verb is also irregular, so you need to memorize its conjugation just like être. Let's jump right in.
First person singular, j'ai. I have. J'ai un chat. I have a cat.
Second person singular, tu as. You have. Tu as une idée. You have an idea.
Third person singular, il a. Elle a. a. He has, she has, one has, / we have.
Easy example. Il a de la chance. He has luck. Elle a un bon cœur. She has a good heart.
Moving to the plural. First person plural. Nous avons, we have. Nous avons beaucoup de travail. We have a lot of work.
Second person plural. Vous avez. You have. Plural or formal. Vous avez la réponse. You have the answer.
And finally, third person plural. Ils ont and elles ont. They have. Ils ont faim. They are hungry. Wait, what?
Ah, Emma, you've hit our classic point of confusion. This is where English speakers often get stuck.
That's right. Avoir is used in French for a number of common expressions, where English uses être or to be.
The best example is age. In English, we say, I am 30 years old. In French, you must say, I have 30 years.
So to say I am 30, you say j'ai 30 ans. You have the years. It sounds strange to our English ears, but that's the French rule.
Another crucial example is hunger and thirst. You don't are hungry, you have hunger. So, I am hungry is j'ai faim. You literally have hunger. Are you thirsty is as-tu soif? Do you have thirst?
Exactly. And the same goes for feeling hot or cold. You have hot or you have cold. Il a chaud means he is hot. Elle a froid means she is cold. Let's recap the avoir expressions to memorize. Age, hunger, thirst, hot, cold, and a few more.
Yes. Avoir sommeil means to be sleepy, to have sleep. Avoir peur means to be afraid, to have fear.
Let's try a few practice sentences. Listeners, try to translate these in your head before we give the answer.
How do you say, he is 10 years old? Remember, he has 10 years.
The answer is il a 10 ans.
And how do you say, we are sleepy? We have sleepiness.
The answer is nous avons sommeil. Don't be discouraged if you got it wrong. It just takes practice.
Now, let's talk about their other huge role as auxiliary verbs. An auxiliary verb is a helping verb. In French, when you form a composite past tense, like the Passé Composé, you need either être or avoir plus the past participle of the main verb. The vast majority of verbs use avoir as their auxiliary. For example, manger, to eat. The passé composé is j'ai mangé, I ate. But a smaller, very important group of verbs uses être as their auxiliary. These are often verbs of movement or change of state, and they're often called the maison d'être verbs. For example, the verb aller, to go. You don't say j'ai allé, you must say je suis allé, I went.
Using être as the auxiliary verb is the second major rule. The first is that être is for identity, location, and description.
Here's the tricky part of the auxiliary être. When you use être, the past participle must agree with the subject in gender and number. If David, a male, says, I went, he says, je suis allé. The past participle, aller, ends in a.
But if Emma, a female, says I went, she must say je suis allée. We add an extra e to the end of the past participle. Aller, e.
And if we, plural, are all females, we must add e and s. Nous sommes allés. We went. This agreement rule only happens with the être auxiliary. Wow! We covered a lot of ground today. Let's quickly summarize the two main verbs.
Être means to be. It's for identity, description, location, and it's the auxiliary verb for a small group of movement verbs where it requires the past participle to agree.
Avoir means to have. It's used for possession and for expressions like age, hunger, and heat. It's the auxiliary verb for the vast majority of other French verbs, and it has no agreement.
These verbs are the foundations of the French language. We know it seems like a lot to memorize, but trust us, with just a little practice every day, it will become second nature.
You are doing an amazing job. Keep up the excellent work. Tu es fantastique.
Join us next time for more French fun. Au revoir!
À bientôt.